Final topic. And let's talk about the ratings regarding All Stars 10. It is not pretty. So apparently, you know, the All Stars 10 lip sync SmackDown for the Crown marked the highest rated finale in 3 years for the Paramount Plus reality competition show. The show broke yet another record. Now, while the finale saw an 11% increase in total viewers versus last year's season 9 finale, the All Stars 10 finale apparently is the lowest rated episode so far for a spinoff. And when I heard that, I'm like, damn, but wait a minute, I'm confused. I'm like, how y'all say 1 second that the show was doing well, and then y'all saying like the ratings is low? Because I remember, what was it? I think Alex was telling me that, yeah, I think they review bombed it. Like people were so pissed they gave it like a 2.3 or something or another, if I'm not mistaken. So viewers watched Aja Bosco Diabetica, Ginger Minge, Irene the Alien, Georges, and Lydia Butthole Collins, plus wildcard Carrie Colby, which I still feel Carrie should have been added to when they did the full merger of the girls. Y'all should have gave her fair shake instead of let's save her for let's have her coming for the Lollapalooza only to immediately eliminate her. And then also I saw on was it the pit stop? No, it was the fashion photo review, I think, with what's her name? Raja and Raven. Apparently there was a cartwheel that Kerry did up against Ginger Minge that was cut out of the show. So the rigor mortis was rigoring, apparently. So yeah, so we saw them do this lip sync SmackDown for the crown, and then Ginger beat Georges in the whole "It's Raining Men" by the Weather Girls, and I'm sure y'all probably saw my video where I did about how Georges felt regarding her losing the whole situation. And shout out to Georges because she went and commented on the post over on TikTok, so I was pretty excited to see that. There's like, oh, the girls at Drag Race are watching the show. So now, oh, and then I saw the Entertainment Weekly gave Ginger a interview where she talked about her win and talking about that there wasn't. I mean, we broke that down too. We did a separate segment on that as well. That's up on all the socials. So according to the Wrap, the finale scored the highest TV viewership rating since All Stars 7, achieving an 11% increase in viewer numbers on All Stars 9 final show. However, that doesn't tell the whole story, it seems. The episode currently has scored just 2.3 out of 10 on IMDb based on 2,400 ratings. So they review bombed the hell out of this damn episode. Many people awarded the show only 1 star, and a viewer lambasted the producers for what they saw as rushing to crown Ginger rather than celebrate another season of drag excellence. Choppy lip sync editing, ditching the standard finale runway that stands as a celebration of the season, and very little effort put into concluding each of the finalist storylines, they moaned. Another viewer titled their review, Could have been an email? While some else wrote, meh, season, meh, finale. Things didn't get much better with fan branding All-Star, with a fan, I think they forgot the L in that, branding All-Star 10 probably the worst season yet. Then he said the highest rated episode of IMDb of All Stars featured season 7's The All Winner season Snatch Game. That included memorable performances from Jinx Monsoon, who won as Judy Garland, and Orange is the New Black star Natasha Lyonne, as well as the Vivian as Catherine Tate and Joanna Lumley. Now, IMDb differentiates Drag Race from All Stars, meaning that the lowest rated episode of the original series is the season 13 reunion, which was done over Zoom during the COVID-19 pandemic. Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with that. I hated that episode to the point that I kid you not, when I last watched season 13, that was like a couple of months ago, I literally skipped over that episode because I'm like, nope, the whole COVID-19 angle, it was just terrible. I was doing it over Zoom. I just hated it. Now, they said the highest Drag Race episode was the season 16 reunion. Now, following the victory, that was the Nymphia win one, right? Wasn't it? Because season 17 was what just ended. Season 16, wait, they had a reunion? I don't remember them having a reunion. The reunion, wasn't that at didn't T.S. Madison do a reunion with them? Because I don't recall the reunion happening. Or am I bugging? So, look, I think it's because we've been so oversaturated with Drag Race, I can't remember half the stuff that they put up on those damn shows. But I do agree with them. I do feel like that finale was rushed. I do feel like once they merged the queens and brought them back, what should have happened was you should have expanded it beyond 3 to 5 episodes. So that way we can get to see these girls in their individual situation. I even has and then eliminate with that. And then by the time we get to the 5th episode, then we could do that full on, the SmackDown, the celebration of the girls, having them come out on the runway, that sort of thing. It should have felt like that. I will agree. It felt like, while I love the premise, and I know there's some people that are divided about the new format, I don't mind it because it gives us more time to spend with the girls individually rather than you having 18 queens on a show and then they don't all get their time to shine. I like the bracket idea. I hope they keep, I'm going to say, I hope they keep the bracket. They already shot All Stars 11, half of it. So with All Stars 11, they're doing the same format, so they're not getting rid of it, which is actually good. But I just think they need to fine tweak it a little more, and hopefully they've done that and learned their lesson and corrected a lot of the mistakes. So yeah, when y'all come back with the merger, y'all could do like y'all 3 episodes each for them, where they get to highlight themselves individually in different brackets, and then when you merge the girls together, give them 5 episodes, possibly 6, but I say go with 5. So that way, y'all really take the time. And I feel like if you're going to produce a show oversaturated with constantly putting out and churning out so many episodes of Drag Race, then y'all really need to take the time to really put in the effort and the energy and the work to really make us love this show. And I heard some people say, like, it's not Ginger Minge's fault that the show is what it is. And I'm like, look, if you were feeling a way about Ginger Minge going up against a lot of the girls, like, then maybe you need to put her in a competition with queens who can match what she does. There wasn't a lot of comedy queens on this season. So if you have a season where there's some people that actually can match her, like a Katya, a Benzela Cram, or some of those type of people, then that would actually work. Ginger Minj is kind of like in a class by herself. And like I said before, it's not fair to blame her. It's not her. It's just production being messy. But everybody's pointing the finger at Ginger. And she's saying that, oh, they weren't playing favoritism with me back then when the many times I lost, but that was 10 years ago. That was back then. The times was different. The way they produced the show was different. We're talking about now. The show, the way that RuPaul's Drag Race is put together, produced, and consumed is way different than when the show came about. Well, we're going into season 18, so I think it's about 16, 17 years ago, because you know how they churn these shows out. The churn out of the shows is around longer than the actual year RuPaul Drag Race has been on air. So or has been around. So I just think that you're doing too much in regards to the production. Now it says, following the victory, Ginger spoke to EW about what she called the witch hunt against her. So I wish I could say I don't let it bother me, but I do. Of course, I care about what people think, particularly when it's a project that I've put all of me into. So like I said, it's like, you put all the work in. Nobody's discounting you for what you've done, but we're just saying like the way that production, everything went about how they were doing stuff, it was just messy. And that's what people are openly, well, that's what I'm criticizing. I can't speak for everybody else. I do see some people in there being real nasty towards Ginger, and it's not fair that, you know what, she fought hard to get where she is. Quite frankly, I thought that the show did highlight like drag pageantry in that sort of way. Ginger, that's not what she gives with her aesthetic. She's more, like I said, the comedy queen. And it's funny how when you look at comedy queens do comedy, but when we talk about overall looks and stuff, they always look like the outfits they be putting on was a choice. But if I had to choose, no shade, but Georges to me was the better performer, especially in that lip sync. Oh, now I see it. I think, what is it? Felix sent this to me. Hold on, let's read this as a class. So I guess we can combine this with the story that we're doing. So yeah, so here's the story of Manila Luzon gets backlash for a shady AI meme about Drag Race All-Star winner Ginger Minj, since it kind of falls in. So it says, people are not happy when Manila Luzon shared an AI meme of Ginger Minj, who won All Stars 10. She's been called shady for posting an outdated image of her fellow queen, with one person saying they feel sick over the amount of hate Ginger Minj gets. The photo shared appeared to show RuPaul hugging a smiling Ginger Minj from behind amid people saying that she was the favorite, leading to rumors that why she won the recent season of All Stars. And what makes it worse is Manila was previously a graphic designer. Viewers immediately recognized the photo wasn't real when they noticed the yellow tint, and people are now speaking up about the amount of hatred Ginger Minj is receiving. Follow the latest crowning. One person just asked, why are they even doing this? Someone added, they know this will only affect Ginger and the hate she's getting. The only queen who I see actively asking people to be kind to Ginger is Susie too. I generally don't get why. Another said Manila wants those social media impressions. Funny enough, I heard that there's a new horror movie that's out on Hulu that has, I think it's Hulu, that Susie Toot is in. So yeah, here's the picture. That's the picture that's going around. And I said, no shade, I did post this on the situation. Hold on, let me see if I could. Um, we'll leave it here on that, so that way y'all can get. We'll just leave it on that picture. So yeah, when they said the yellow tin, I was like, where's the? Oh, I see it. So they said the weird thing is Manila and Ginger are meant to be friends and have done multiple interviews that are meant to be friends. Did y'all write this with AI? So they said, I mean, you never know who's friends with who up in this situation, but they said Manila and Ginger guests are apparently friends and have done multiple interviews together. Either way, Ginger Minj is now letting the monsters eat themselves amid backlash from viewers that she won the recent season of All Stars. She recently told Out of her win, I just don't pay attention to the negativity. Why would I? If I had been crowned 10 years ago, that version of myself probably would have been completely embroiled in the entire mix of it. Ginger Minj then added, but at the place I am in my life now, and I fought so hard to get here, I'm not going to sacrifice any of my peace or my happiness for people who are just looking for an excuse to be miserable. Now, despite appearing to have shared the AI meme, Manila commented with clapping and crown emojis on her Ginger Minj recent post. One person wrote underneath her comment, wow, after the AI post, now you come to congratulate her? So fake. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, then there was this other picture that Ginger Minj had of herself, I guess, where she got her crown and scepter, lost a lot of weight, looking like a little person on top of this long ass stool. But looked like the people is happy for her. Forehead brows, aka Lydia Boho Collins said, my finger, I mean gonger. I don't know what that means. Tina Burner says, so happy for you. Juju B says, congratulations. Manila Luzon, I guess, put on, this is where they meant the comment. Why after the AI post, call her fake. And then they put, you're next for Manila. I guess they were, and then congratulations, sweet mama. That's some plasma. Coco Montrese saying, congratulations. Rose is showing some heart emojis. Jan said, congrats, Ginger. So the queens are pretty much congratulating her, and she got her win. And you know what? Cute. It's cute or whatever. Good for her. But we'll see if Jordan's even considers the wanting to, you know, if she even considers wanting to go back on the show, because I don't know at this point she even considers wanting to go and be a part of the show again. But I guess they feel like she was this close. I was thinking Drag Race is to get more into like the art of performance and all that other stuff, and now it just seems like the show's all about who can make Rue laugh. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story in regards of Drag Race being seen as the lowest rated All Stars episode of all time, this finale, and people still going in and having this discourse over Ginger Minj winning and people just like yucking her yum and all that other stuff. So yeah, I definitely want to hear from y'all. Let me know what your thoughts are on this story in the comments down below.